Hey guys, welcome to this special edition of NoodleWeather. Well, not really special edition officially, but this is a pretty special edition. We do have a chance of a big weather event on Monday. We're going to have to keep our eye on it, and I'll get into it in just a second. So let's go. March 17th, 2018. This is the Decatur Skycam, and right now there are some storms coming in. Nothing strong or severe, but just some storms that'll come in later. And the clouds are coming in a little bit off the cold front from the north. Here's Madison. That's looking a little bit towards the storms. There's a lot to the northeast. Here's the radar. There's the line trying to form right there. There's a severe thunderstorm warning to the northeast, or the north of Chattanooga right there near McMinnville. Whatever. But mostly the Tennessee Valley, really good day today. The Cape values are way high, 2,000 joules per kilogram, but nothing else to really support any thunderstorms. So let's get into it. There's the convective outlook for today. You do have that marginal risk for the north, for I guess clips the very northeastern part of Alabama, but really the Appalachians there and into the Carolinas or North Carolina, that slight risk. And then there's another slight risk and a marginal risk for parts of Texas. This is tomorrow, and notice that slight risk does come in to parts of southern Alabama, and there's a marginal risk basically for the bottom two-thirds of the state, so we'll keep an eye on that. That's until 7 o'clock on Monday, and then you got another slight risk into Oklahoma and Kansas right there, and a marginal risk surrounding all that. And this is our day. This is Monday, March 19th. We're under slight risk. Almost the entire state is under a slight risk, besides the extreme southwestern part of the state. And I mean, that's pretty good. That looks pretty dangerous for a day 3. And you look closer into that, we do have a significant chance, or a chance for significant severe weather right there outlined for the northern part of Alabama and parts of Georgia and Middle Tennessee. So I'll get into that. And then on day 4, parts of Florida, the 15% chances that system moves out. Okay. This is tomorrow afternoon, Sunday, March 18th. As you can tell, some rain and storms are forming around the Gulf Coast. And by noon the next day, that's all formed together, and that's moving into Georgia. And under that, look at this. There is some scattered, probably strong storms over the northern half of the state. During that time, there is some instability, but I don't expect anything huge out of any of those. But I will keep a close eye on that on Monday, if those do form and these models stay consistent with this. I am going to watch those storms in the morning. So moving on a little bit more, this is around 4, 5, or 6, and the low is at Memphis, and you can see there's some storms trying to form in northern Mississippi, and by midnight or near midnight, the entire state is basically covered in some rain, storms, severe thunderstorms. Let's see. This is 4, 5, 6 o'clock on Monday, and we have 2,000 joules per kilogram for most of the state. And that's obviously very sufficient for some severe weather. This is 3 hours later from any of those given points or given times. Again, it gets a little strong. You get 3,000 joules per kilogram in the extreme southeastern part of the state, and the northern half of the state, there are some 3,000 joules or 2,000 joules per kilogram, and then that moves out by midnight. And this is the NAM, and the NAM's really good at those short-term instability and all those convective stuff. This is the supercell composite off the NAM, and it maxes out around the extreme northeastern tip of Mississippi and parts of northwest Alabama. And you see Limestone County and Birmingham Points North is basically, 4 to 7 on the supercell composite is not that bad at all. And then it just maxes out. There we go right there. Just a lot. Like basically the whole northern half of the state, it has a 10 or more, or 7 or more on the supercell composite, which is just crazy. And this is 18Z. This is around 4, 5, 6 o'clock. on Monday, and there's the significant tornado parameter, and anything over 2 is pretty significant. And right there, you got another bullseye right there in northwestern Alabama and northeastern Mississippi. And so basically, and I'll go back to that, basically Monday has the potential to be maybe a rough day. Now, we don't know all the specifics and where the highest risk is going to be. We don't know. We don't know right now. We will see soon, and tomorrow we'll probably have a bigger and a better look at this. We'll be able to understand what's going on. But for now, it does look like we could have some bad storms on Monday, and that would include large hail. That's a big one. Large hail, very, very gusty winds, and some tornadoes. And right now, if we were given this, 1 or 2 might be strong. Now, again, I'm not giving you a forecast right now. I'm saying right now it looks like Monday. Right now it looks like Monday is pretty bad, but it could change, and it probably will change. Don't be surprised if you wake up tomorrow and all this is gone and the risk shifts south, because right now the low pressure system is starting to shift south in the models. If that comes over us, then our severe weather chances are diminished. So we'll just see. We're going to see, and yeah, we will see. Let's keep on going. This is the afternoon on Tuesday, and that system is now off of the coast of the Carolinas. You can see the possible severe weather in Florida right there. And there's another band of rain that tries to come through, which forms into another system, and it converges back into the 987 millibar system. This is Wednesday now. It's getting really colder. The snow showers are kind of off the forecast now, but it will be very cold with maybe some wind. And then this is Thursday, and it will get a little bit more windy, but now it's starting to warm up just a little bit. Very quiet day for the country at that point. And then March 23rd, 18Z Friday, that's at 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Another system forms around Kansas City, and the next day that goes through, and that can bring us another chance for some storms on Saturday. So yeah, that is noodle weather. That is March, the 17th. We're going to have to keep a close eye on those storms, and if it becomes a problem, I will stream on Monday. So we'll see, and I'll make some official statements tomorrow on this video, but we will see. We're going to see how bad this is going to be. And yeah, I'll see you either today. I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow.